I've discovered that some people believe that the work we're doing to try to build a strong black economy is somehow an act of violence or war or hatred against other ethnic groups. And the fact is that nothing could be further from the truth. This has nothing to do with any other ethnic groups. This is purely, absolutely about us. Let me see if I can readjust this a little better. This is absolutely about righting what's been wrong in our world. It's about us having some autonomy and raising ourselves up, as they say, by our own bootstraps, into getting into the whole economy that's going on around us that we've only been passive participants in. It's time for us to be active participants in that, and that is all this is about. It is not about hatred. It's not about putting anybody else down. It's not about trying to harm anybody else, only trying to help people who need help, helping ourselves. A lot of times when you hear the discussion of building a strong black economy, you'll also hear people giving examples of how other ethnic groups do it. We give examples of how white folks, how when white people have a dollar, that dollar goes to build their community. It stays in their community, it circulates within their community something like 12 times and builds. Every time it's circulating, it's building something there in their community. When Latinos have a dollar, it stays in their community, and it stays in their community bouncing around there like 8 times and building something in the community 8 times. Now, we're not saying that they're doing anything wrong. We're not putting them down. We're not begrudging them their unity and solidarity. We're only saying that in our community, we're using that as an example to show that in our community, one of the reasons our communities are so thin on resources is because we aren't bouncing that dollar not once in our community, not giving that dollar a chance to build in our community. So it's not, when we reference these other ethnic groups, it's not that we're saying, oh, look at those bad people, we don't want to have anything to do with those bad people. That's not the case at all. What we're saying is, look, let's take that example. Here we are now, we're the first, this is the first, not the very first time, but we're making more money as African Americans than we ever did before. So let's start using that money to build our infrastructure, to get ourselves a stronger standing. That's all this movement is all about. It's not a war. It's not a war. We need to love everybody. I've got love. I'm not trying to spread hate. So just wanted to put that word out. It matters to me. All right. Much love.